So we have benefited by reducing carbon in a number of ways. I think this year in particular, what we're finding is more and more clients are expecting comprehensive sustainability plans in place within the venues they're looking at. So by having a story about how we as an organisation have been reducing our carbon over time, we have been able to go out with a really positive message, which seems to be solidifying deals that might not have been otherwise solidified. So the support of our supply chain in realising our sustainability commitments and ambitions is absolutely vital, cannot be understated. From our caterers through to our waste management partners, having people on board that share a similar vision is vitally important. So for instance, our waste management partner enables us to send less than 1%, usually 0% of our waste coming from the Eicc to landfill. That would be completely impossible without them. Our caterer are able to really push the boat in what is possible in event catering. Being able to tell the story of where our waste is going after it leaves the Eicc, how it is recycled, how it is used, has been a great story to talk to people about. However, that also doesn't take the onus off of organisers from trying to reduce and limit waste coming on or wasteful practices within the building. So we think that's a really great talking point with clients and a great start to really work into the themes that sustainability presents. Further to that, we have long been engaged in a series of upgrades, replacements, retrofitting of plant and equipment throughout the building. You know, our original building was built here in 1995, and it's a colossal space with a lot of backstage areas. And replacing all of these light fittings, for example, has been a gargantuan task, but one that we've been incrementally doing over the months and years. So the ISO standards have been really key within our own sustainability plans here at the Eicc. In particular, ISO 14001, which relates to environmental management systems, has been really useful for us to ensure management buy-in, to control our documentation, to ensure that we are getting leadership reviews regularly, and of course our internal audit procedures are all concisely listed within the standard to keep you on the right track and make sure you're not just ticking boxes but actually living the standard and working the standard. So with so many clients really looking into sustainability this year in particular, we've found that one of our most useful parts of our sustainability strategy has been our event impact report. So we here at the Eicc can provide detailed data on electricity usage, on waste generated during events, and through that calculate an event's carbon footprint, which we can then provide to the client, which is useful for their own reporting and for their own ISO standards and for their own board and stakeholders. We can also, on top of that, detail societal impacts they might have had, as well as the economic impact, which is something we shouldn't be left out of the conversation either.